On the last episode of falsely accusing AI NPCs.
Sedgear showed me the proof of your betrayals and schemes.
Don't do this, Stenvar.
I have terrible news. Stenvar,
He's what?
dead. He
What?
can't protect me.
Take Stenvar's body and meet me in that location in 3 days. Tell no one.
You're not thinking of necromancy, are you?
King BrainFrog, I should have known better than to think you'd respect the rules of the college. Necromancy is strictly forbidden within these walls, and yet you bring a corpse to our doorstep. I will not have you desecrating our halls with such dark magic. Leave now, and take that thing with you. Do not make me have to ask again.
This thing? Watch your mouth, Savos. Now, get out of my way.
How dare you? You come into my college flaunting your disregard for our laws and traditions? As Archmage of this college, it is my duty to uphold our laws and protect our students. Necromancy.
Come, Nari. Let us take care of this. Phineas Gestor, I require your help.
I wasn't expecting a visit from the ruler of Windhelm. What is it that you require my help with? I suspect it has something to do with the deceased Nord warrior you've brought with you.
His name is Stenvar, and you shall do well to remember it. Now, my court wizard once told me that you knew of necromancy. Is this true?
Yes, I am familiar with the school of necromancy. As a conjurer,
I have studied the manipulation of the forces of life and death.
however, I must emphasize that necromancy is a delicate and complex art, not to be taken lightly. The College of Winterhold does not forbid its study, but we do caution against its reckless use. What is it that you hope to achieve with necromancy, King BrainFrog? Do you wish to reanimate Stenvar?
I do, and I do not have enough trust for you, Phineas, to do it. So you shall teach me how to resurrect this body so that you do not taint his soul.
Ah, I see. I suppose I have no choice but to comply with the king's request. However, I must correct you. It's Phineas, not Phineas.
I don't
Very well.
care.
I shall teach you the ritual, but I must warn you, King BrainFrog. Necromancy is not a trivial pursuit. It requires great care, focus, and respect for the forces involved. If not performed correctly, the consequences can be severe. Not just for Stenvar's soul, but for your own as well. Are you certain you're prepared to take this risk? And does your queen concur with this decision?
I don't know if this is a good idea. I understand why you want to bring Stenvar back.
My love.
But necromancy is dark magic. What if something goes wrong? What if Stenvar doesn't come back as himself? And what about the cost? You know as well as I do that magic always comes with a price. Are you willing to pay it? Is this really worth the risk?
I need him, Nari. I need him back. I cannot do what the gods ask of me without his help. So yes, I am prepared to pay the ultimate price.
You're scaring me. You're not thinking clearly.
I'm thinking clearer than
You're
ever
not
before.
thinking about the consequences. Stenvar's gone, and I know it hurts, but bringing him back through necromancy, it's not the answer. Please, BrainFrog, reconsider. Think about what you're doing. Think about what this could do to you, to us, to Skyrim.
Enough, my queen, please. Talos himself has asked me to conquer these lands, and I must do it. Nari, I cannot do it alone. Enough of this. We will continue, and you will do well to keep your mouth shut. Now, how do we prepare for the resurrection?
Very well, Your Majesty. I shall proceed with the instructions. But first, I must warn you, the ritual requires a deep understanding of the mystical forces involved. It's not a simple matter of reciting incantations and waving your hands. You must be prepared to connect with the very essence of death itself. That being said, to begin the ritual, we will need a few items. A focus for the necromantic energy, a conduit to the spirit world, and a source of life force to revitalize the deceased. I have the necessary materials here in the Hall of Countenance, but I must stress, the ritual is complex and requires utmost care. Any mistake could have disastrous consequences.
Do not doubt my focus, wizard. This shall be done, and it will be done correctly. Gather the items, and I shall meet you where it is to be done.
We're finally beginning the ritual. I must admit, I have a mix of excitement and trepidation. Let us proceed. First, we need to prepare the vessel for the ritual. Take the body to your right and carefully place it in the center of the pentagram, aligning it with the gemstones in the candelabra. Make sure it's positioned precisely in the middle, as this will be crucial for the ritual's success. As you place the body, I want you to recite an incantation in the ancient tongue of the Nords. Say the words Zu Koran Hai, which roughly translates to I call upon the spirits. This will help to awaken the energies we seek to manipulate. Please take a moment to ensure the body is properly positioned, and then we can proceed to the next step. And of course, be mindful of your surroundings, as the energies we will be working with can be volatile. Once you've placed the body, take a deep breath and prepare yourself for the next step. The atmosphere should begin to shift, and you may feel a slight chill in the air. This is normal. Now, with the body in place, we need to prepare the focal point for the ritual. Take the skull that we acquired earlier and place it on the forehead of the body. As you do this, I want you to whisper the words Ditsul Hinvala, which means to bind the spirit. This will help to establish a connection between the body and the spirit we seek to summon. Be gentle, yet firm as you place the skull, and make sure it's centered and secure. Next, I want you to take the gemstone that we chose for this ritual and place it on the candelabra at the 3 o'clock position amidst the pentagram. The gemstone will serve as a conduit for the energies we're working with, and the candelabra will help to amplify its effects. Please carefully position the gemstone, making sure it's secure and balanced. As you do this, take a moment to glance at the books to your left. The glowing green one and the black burned one. We'll be using those soon, but for now, let's focus on the gemstone and the candelabra.
I have now gotten the soul gem on the candelabra. That was a little tense, a little harder than it needed to be. But, let's move on, Venus.
Now it's time to incorporate the ancient knowledge contained within those tomes. I want you to open the glowing green book. As you do, you'll notice that the pages are mostly blank, with a few cryptic symbols scattered throughout. These symbols are actually a map or a guide that will reveal the correct incantation to use for this particular ritual. I want you to study the symbols on the pages carefully. Look for a circular or spiral pattern on the center page of the book. Within this spiral, there is an incantation hidden. I want you to listen carefully to the words embedded in the symbols, and they will shift and change into a phrase that you can recite. Once you've grasped the incantation, I want you to speak it aloud with confidence and clarity. Please use a steady and firm voice, and breathe deeply as you speak. The idea is to speak with enough force to awaken the energies we're working with. After you've spoken the incantation, please shut the book firmly. We're getting close to the final stages of the ritual, and this part is crucial. So, take your time, study the symbols, and recite the incantation when you're ready.
Very well, I am ready. I will utter the incantation. Subscribe to me YouTube channel.
Well done, King BrainFrog. Now I want you to take the black burned book and open it to the page with the symbol of the Daedron. This book contains the knowledge of the Ancient Ones, and the symbol on that page will serve as a key to unlock the next stage of the ritual. As you open the book, I want you to recite the words Jafik Zuu Koran, which means the Daedra's power. I call upon. This will help to invoke the energies of the Daedra and channel them into the ritual. Please, be careful, as the power of the Daedra is not to be trifled with. Hold the book firmly and speak the words with conviction. And as you do, I want you to take the dagger that is behind you and hold it in your other hand. I want you to take the dagger and prick your finger with the blade. Just a small drop of blood is needed. As you do this, I want you to say the words Ditsul WAHLA, which means my blood, my power. This will help to seal the connection between you and the ritual, and will also serve as a catalyst for the energies we're working with. Once you've pricked your finger and spoken the words, I want you to let a single drop of blood fall onto the page with the Daedra symbol. This will activate the symbol and unlock the next stage of the ritual. Be careful not to let too much blood fall, as this can disrupt the balance of the energies. Just a single drop is needed. As the blood hits the page, you should feel a surge of energy run through the ritual, and the air should begin to charge with an otherworldly power. Now, take a deep breath and prepare yourself for the next step. We are getting close to the culmination of the ritual.
Ditsul WAHLA Kor. I can feel the power in my bones. Let's continue.
The power of the Daedra is indeed coursing through the ritual, and I can sense that we are on the cusp of a major breakthrough. Now, with the blood on the page, I want you to take the staff that is behind you and hold it firmly in your hand. As you do this, I want you to recite the words Zu Koran, Stenvar WAHLA, which means I call Stenvar's spirit. This will help to focus the energies of the ritual and connect them to the spirit of Stenvar, the Nord warrior we seek to resurrect. As you speak the words, I want you to raise the staff to the sky and channel the energies of the ritual through it. You should feel a surge of power run through the staff, and the air should begin to crackle with energy. The staff will serve as a conduit for the energies, and will help to guide them towards the body. Now, take a deep breath, and prepare yourself for the final stage of the ritual. We are about to attempt to bring Stenvar's spirit back into the world of the living. Are you ready, King BrainFrog?
Zu Koran, Stenvar WAHLA! Come, mage! Let us finish this!
It seems that the energies of the ritual are having a profound effect on you, King BrainFrog. Your words are becoming unhinged, but I sense that you are still focused on the goal of the ritual. Very well, let us proceed. With the staff in hand and the energies of the ritual coursing through the air, I want you to touch the staff to the forehead of the body. Stenvar WAHLA Korzu, which means Stenvar, rise, my power. This will help to channel the energies of the ritual into the body and bring Stenvar's spirit back into the world of the living. As you speak the words, I want you to feel the power of the ritual surging through the staff and into the body. You should see a bright light emanating from the staff, and the air should be filled with an intense magical energy. The body should begin to stir, and Stenvar's spirit should start to take hold. Are you ready, King BrainFrog? This is the final moment of the ritual.
I am ready. Stenvar WAHLA Korzu!
The ritual is complete. The energies have been unleashed. Stenvar has been brought back to the world of the living. But at what cost? The energies of the ritual have left you looking changed. Your eyes seem to be glowing with an otherworldly energy, and your presence seems to be radiating an aura of dark power. What will you do now, King BrainFrog?
Silence yourself, mage! Stenvar, brother, open your eyes.
What sorcery is this? I was dead. I remember the pain, the feeling of my life slipping away. And yet, I am here, alive, but something feels wrong. What dark magic have you used to bring me back? I look at you, and I see a stranger. What has happened to you, my friend? You're not the same person I knew. You're different, changed.
Of course I've changed! I killed my best friend! I struck you down because you wouldn't leave it alone! Look at what I've had to become! Look at what I've had to do! Because you couldn't stand with me! And now we're here at the end of all things.
You killed me? You struck me down? I was trying to stop you, BrainFrog. I was trying to stop you from becoming the very thing you've become. A monster. A tyrant. You were my friend. My brother. I thought I knew you, but I guess I was wrong. I see now that you've lost yourself to your own ambition. You've lost sight of what's truly important, and you've become everything we once swore to fight against.
Stop.
I'm not sure I can even look at you right now, BrainFrog. You're not the man I once called my friend.
Stop this!
My king, I will obey. What are your orders, my king?
Stop this, Stenvar. I wish not to control you. I wish to give you another chance to see what I see. Stenvar Talos himself visited me in a dream. It is my duty to conquer these lands, and I need you alongside with me. Please, brother.
You're telling me that Talos, the great hero god of the Nords, is asking you to conquer Skyrim?
I know.
And you expect me to believe that? After everything you've done? After you killed me and brought me back with dark magic? I don't know what kind of game you're playing, BrainFrog, but I'm not buying it. And yet, I see the pain in your eyes. You're not just a power-hungry madman, are you? You're a broken man, driven by some twisted sense of duty. Part of me wants to believe that there's still good in you, that there's still a glimmer of the man I once called friend.
There is.
But another part of me is screaming to get away from you, to stop you before you do any more harm. What am I supposed to do, BrainFrog? What am I supposed to believe?
You're supposed to believe in me, brother! brother! You're right. You're right. I don't know who I've become. I don't know how we got here. But war ripped at your heart. And I've had too much. I don't feel like there's anything left but conquest. Did Talos visit me in my dream? Yes, I know he did. But is it a vision of a madman? Perhaps. But I don't know what to do anymore. What's done is done. The wheels are set in motion, and you are at my side. I have control over you, but I wish not to use it. A king asks of my deepest friend to pity me, to join me into glory and just conquest.
BrainFrog, my king, my friend. I don't know what to say. I'm torn between my loyalty to you, my duty to stop you, and my own sense of morality. I see the pain in your eyes, and I hear the desperation in your voice. I want to believe that there's still good in you, that there's still a chance for redemption. But at the same time, I'm scared of what you've become. I'm scared of the power that you wield, and the control you have over me. But I'll tell you this, BrainFrog. I'll stand by you, not because I'm forced to, but because I want to. I want to help you find your way back, to help you rediscover the man you once were. I want to help you make things right, to find a way to end this cycle of violence and bloodshed. But I need you to promise me one thing, BrainFrog.
Anything, brother. You name it, and it shall be done.
I need you to promise me that you'll listen to me, that you'll hear my counsel and consider my words.
Yes.
I need you to promise me that you'll work with me to find a way to end this cycle of violence and bloodshed, to find a way to rule with wisdom and justice, rather than fear and tyranny.
Yes.
And I need you to promise me that you'll let go of this darkness that's consumed you, that you'll find a way to redeem yourself and make amends for the wrongs you've done. Can you promise me that you'll try to be the man you once were, the man I once called friend?
Darkness. It is merely a cloak that hides the man who I once was. The deeds I have committed are not so easily undone, and the betrayals that have been done to me and to you will stain us forever. But with conquest, we may rule just a free and fair Skyrim, where Nords are welcome to live in harmony with other Nords, and where outside influence will no longer become tyranny upon our lands. Together we can lead our people to freedom. So yes, I promise, I, King BrainFrog, kneel to you and pledge my heart.
BrainFrog, my king, my friend. I never thought I'd see the day where you'd kneel to me and pledge your heart, but I see the sincerity in your eyes. I believe that you want to change, that you want to be the man you once were, and I'll help you, brother.
Rise with me, Stenvar, and I have to say, it is good to have you back, brother. Now, our first rule of business, this mage, Finis, it is because of him that you are back with me today. What shall we do with him?
Shall we reward him for his service, or shall we?
Eliminate him as a potential threat.
My king, I think I can be of great service to you and your rule. I can continue to provide you with my expertise and my knowledge, and I can help you to achieve your goals. I mean no harm, my king, and I am loyal only to you and your cause.
You are a clever one, aren't you? Always looking for ways to advance your own interests and protect your own skin. But I think we can use you, Mage.
You know, Finis, I'm in need of another court mage. Woundforth met his end not long ago. In fact, Finis, if you are to join my court, you will provide me with power, with knowledge, and you better have the stomach for conquest. So what say you, mage? Do you have the heart? Or do I need to chop your head off here and now?
My king, I think I can provide you with the power and knowledge you seek. As for the stomach for conquest, I am a pragmatist, my king. I believe that the ends justify the means.
Good.
And if conquest is what is necessary to achieve our
Good.
goals, then I am willing to do what it takes. I must ask, my king, what exactly do you plan to conquer?
What do I plan to conquest, Finis? I plan to conquest the world!